charts. So I've got this chart here, dated 23rd of November 2006, which is when the last update was made for these charts. We have runway 07, NDB or VOR for Albury, New South Wales. Here we have a fairly straightforward diagram of all the approaches available for runway 07, both the VOR and the NDB. You see here we have category arrivals, C and D, A and B. We also have a DME arc arrival. Now today we'll be arriving from slightly northeast, which is off in that direction, across the lake, past that, and since we'll be coming inbound that way, there's no real point in shuffling all the way down south to go around the arc. So I've elected to fly this procedure, Cat Bravo today. So we could take this one, 264 radial outbound, which is right there, from the Albury VOR. So you track overhead the VOR, then outbound on 264, get to 10 DME, do a U-turn and come inbound on the 075. This is the most important leg, which is going to take you all the way to the runway, and you'll be landing off that leg. Now there we have some height profile issues. All the aircraft coming over the Albury VOR have to be above 3,400. They'll track 3,400 until they hit the 10 DME, which is for them, 10 DME. They'll make the U-turn within 12 DME, and then they'll shoot back inbound. After you're established on the inbound track, you can descend to 3,000 feet or above. Once you pass 10 DME on the inbound leg, tracking 075 and established on course, once those requirements are met, you can descend to 2,240 feet, and at 6 DME you should cross exactly that to be on profile. After that you keep on descending to your minimum descent altitude, and if you do not become established on the visual approach before the minimum descent altitude, you are forced to do a go around. Minimum descent altitude, in this case we're doing the VOR DME approach. It's 1,800, 1,800 feet above sea level, which corresponds to a height above the ground, 1,261. You also cannot shoot the approach with less than 5 miles visibility. At the missed approach, if you do not see the runway, you go around heading 060, which is a slight turn to the left, and you continue on that heading to 2,500 feet, and exactly at 2,500 feet you make a turn back inbound, which, as you can see here, is right back to the VOR itself, into the holding point. As you can see, there's quite a bit to do, and a lot of it can't be set up in advance without a flight management computer. And so in this case we'll actually be flying the procedure piece by piece and adjusting the radios and the avionics as we go, pretty much. So the procedure for that will be, we'll be tracking along towards Albury VOR, and we'll obviously be coming off the airway, which is the airway that we're actually tracking now between Albury and Canberra. Out of Canberra, that heading is 034, and you continue along there, 034, to the J42 airway at Arran, which is 36 miles from Albury. You track inbound on Albury VOR 235. So I'll be coming inbound on the 235 radial of Auburn, and as you track inbound overhead